You're watching or listening to The Obvious Choice, the Taylist newsletter for Thursday, the 8th of August, read by me, Stephen Lewis. You can get your copy directly to your inbox from taylist.agency/newsletter. All links are in the show notes. America runs out of therapists? Peter Carnahan is a therapist in San Francisco. He has a PhD in clinical psychology, he trained as a Freudian psychoanalyst, and he earns great money as a therapist. But he's making 4 times more money doing something he says might once have been seen as beneath him. The path Carnahan has chosen is so common that it's becoming hard to find a therapist in San Francisco, something that might become the case across the states. I know this because one of his patients profiled Carnahan in the New York Times Magazine at the weekend. As a therapist, the magazine says, Carnahan earns $350 an hour. Not bad. As a leadership coach, he earns more like $1,400 an hour. Coaching uses many of the skills Carnahan honed over 10 years as a therapist, but it pays more because, 1, leadership coaching fees come out of the company budget, not the client's funds. 2, the stakes are high. Personal growth can support profit growth. The magazine explains that coaches sleuth out and target whatever emotional and personal growth will help a client thrive right now in whatever role he or she happens to play inside an organization. That is so appealing in San Francisco and by extension Silicon Valley because this is the savannah of venture capital funded tech startups. The startups' leaders tend to be very young and nearly all startups fail, says the magazine. However, a venture capitalist who's dropped $50 million into one of these slot machines can enhance their odds by matching the founder to a great coach. If you want the full scoop on therapists becoming coaches, it's in the magazine here. But I'm telling you this because what I read was a story about how a simple shift in positioning led to a 400% increase in revenue overnight. Same provider, same skills, same job, give or take, different positioning, 4 times more money. Importantly, from the story in the magazine, Carnahan is happy with the reframing. He's enjoying his work, he's fulfilled. The big change is that he's making 4 times more money. He's making $1,400 an hour because he packaged his existing skills and track record perfectly for a new set of clients. It doesn't mean he gave up his other client group, he didn't, or that he had to change his positioning for that group. When you know how to package up your skills and your track record in different ways to be irresistible to different people, you don't have to do different work or compromise yourself. Changing how you frame what you already have is completely authentic. You're presenting the same facts, but you're telling your story in the way that's most gripping to the audience that you're talking to. And when you get that right, you unlock your full potential. That's a skill we all need, especially as every business has to flex with change. No business will have the same positioning forever. Give yourself the skills you need to position yourself perfectly for the audience you target by joining me for my 90-minute masterclass next week. Yes, you, how to convince and convert high-value clients with magnetic messaging. The masterclass is just days away and the times have been chosen to work for every time zone. You'll learn how to understand what a client group wants and how to prove you deliver it in ways that make the competition irrelevant. You might use those skills to reposition your whole business, or you might use them to refine the positioning for a high-value proposal. However you use your new skills, they'll build your confidence and boost your win rate for the long term. All the details are here. value.taylist.agency/yes-u. The masterclass is only $97 and you'll kick yourself if you miss it. Stephen. P.S. Yesterday I typed $99, not $97. Clearly I wasn't fully recovered from the lurgy that had me taking a few days off. So now you know that it's more unbelievably fairly priced. Don't wait. Book your place now. Signing up will take you less than 3 minutes. You've been watching or listening to The Obvious Choice, the Taylist newsletter for Thursday, the 8th of August, read by me, Stephen Lewis. To get your copy directly to your inbox, go to taylist.agency/newsletter. All links are in the show notes.